In part 2 of this one-part series, we looked at psychotherapist Erica Komisar's advocacy of reality denial, specifically when it comes to children. In part 1 here, we're going to go back to the beginning of her video and look at that Harvard study she used to justify lying to our children. Erica? Can I call you Erica?
A 2018 Harvard study involving 5,000 people examined how being raised in a family with religious beliefs affects the mental health of children. The study found that kids who attended a religious service at least once per week scored higher on psychological well-being measurements and had lower risks of mental illness.
But is it the religious beliefs or the social interaction helping these kids score higher? For years now, the United Nations has published the World Happiness Report, which measures the happiness of people in countries across the globe based on a Cantrell ladder survey. In the top 10 happiest countries, you will not find a country where more than 50% of the population believe in God. Only a third of Finns believe in God. It's 28% among the Danish, 40% of the Swiss, 35% of Swedes, 44% in Luxembourg, 48% in New Zealand, 44% in Austria, and here's my favorite stat. In Iceland, which ranks number 4 on the World Happiness Report, 0.0% of Icelanders under 25 believe in God. 0.0%. Another study showed that the various benefits listed by Ms. Komisar had little or nothing to do with the religious beliefs themselves or the depth of those beliefs, but rather the social benefits of attending church, a social gathering. A broader review of numerous such studies, like the Harvard study noted by Ms. Komisar, showed the same. Further studies have since shown that similar benefits can be achieved by people getting up off their asses and attending secular social events, like Sunday Assembly. And look what we did there. We have a reality-based solution. Social interaction is important, people. Put your phones and your tablets down and start talking to each other, for Christ's sake. No. Sorry, specifically not for Christ's sake, for Hitchin's sake.
I am also frequently asked how parents can instill gratitude and empathy in their children. Again, the best answer is involvement in an organized religion.
Where is she getting this? Are we just supposed to trust that her opinion is correct because she's a psychotherapist who doesn't teach her kids to stay out of the street?
All traditional faiths encourage gratitude and empathy as antidotes to entitlement and selfishness.
Which is why evangelicals voted for this guy, the antithesis of entitlement and selfishness.
These are the building blocks of strong character.
The rest of this video is just a lot more of the same. Claims about the alleged value and benefits of religion in a child's life without any citations, all of which can likely be achieved in a similar secular setting and without reference to the devil or the possibility of spending eternity in hell being tortured by this all-loving God, who at that point no longer seems like much of a protector. But Ms. Komisar does have one more argument.
Consider one more argument. If you take the idea seriously that your children should be free to choose or reject God and religion, they need to be exposed to God and religion.
Which God and which religion? Did Ms. Komisar take her children, if she has any, to regular services at the local mosque? And for how long? How about the local Hindu temple? Are these imagined children of hers familiar with the beautiful stories of that religion? Better yet, did she take her kids to the local Sunday Assembly to see that the non-religious can have a similar experience with similar benefits, if that's what blows their skirt up?
Whether children choose to continue to practice as adults is something you cannot control, but at least give them a chance to believe in God.
Okay, but not the genocidal, misogynistic, homophobic God who absolutely adores violence and will use violence forever and ever on people simply for not believing the right thing, right? I mean, we gotta be on the same page there, right? You're a psychotherapist. Oh, or... I see. Okay, or is that another thing we don't tell our kids the truth about?
And find comfort in religion. They deserve it.
What they deserve, Ms. Commissar, is the truth, sincerity, and a parent who can say, "I don't know," to a question when the only honest answer is, "I don't know." Of course, truth, sincerity, and that kind of humility are not taught there at my alma mater, Prager University. Go Devils! So I wouldn't suspect Ms. Commissar able to imagine such a thing. For PragerFU, I'm me. Thanks for watching. Hey everyone, thanks again for watching. You know, people often wonder in the comments section why my videos don't have more views or why this channel doesn't have more subscribers. And no, it's not me. Well, not most of the time. It doesn't help that I don't put some cute little animation on my videos of someone clicking a subscribe or notification button. You really should do that, by the way, if you haven't already. That would help me out. It also doesn't help that I never tell people to mash the like button. Is it mash? I love that show when I was younger, but it's slash the like? No, let's see. Bash, crash, you could do crash, dash, wash. No, that would be wash. Let's be honest, it probably doesn't help that I'm such a snarky prick who's hell-bent, pun intended, on messing with people's existential security blankets. That's just me. That's who I am. That's what I do, right? Then I started watching other YouTubers and it finally hit me. I've been making a huge mistake for 15 years now. All this time, I've been using a boom mic right up here, just off camera. No one can see it. Duh! Everyone knows that people are taken seriously and highly respected only when they have a large, overcompensating microphone right in front of them. So stupid, right? Duh! And doubly stupid because I have mics. I could just lower this shotgun mic into frame, but it looks a little small without the blimp. I have this Octava. It's really nice. It comes with these different capsules and everything, but look at this thing. It's way too small. It needs some girth. This is the crown jewel of my collection. It's a vintage AKG 414 EB from the mid-70s. I bought this thing in the late 80s for $500, and now you can find it on eBay for many thousands of dollars. I gotta sell this thing. And then there's this inexpensive USB mic that sounds way better than it has a right to. But I don't know, still not big enough, right? What to do? Well, while I'm figuring that out, I know you're going to want to head over to patreon.com/Mr. Deity to become a patron. You're here, you're watching, you obviously love the show, and you're probably wondering what you can do to lend a hand. There it is, right there. I've even put a link in the description for you. Just check below. And you're welcome. To everyone else who's already helped out in whatever way, especially my patrons, thank you. And I'll see you again next week. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and flash the like button. There you go. Just make sure your webcam is turned off. Thanks again.